Today we're going to continue our exploration into finding the volume of objects. But rather than looking at regular shaped objects such as rectangles, triangular prisms, we're going to look at irregular objects. So we are going to explore volume through water displacement. And some of you may be thinking, now what exactly is water displacement? And I want you guys to think, whenever you get into a bathtub, you never want to fill it all the way up when you get in, or else it's going to overflow and make a big mess. That water that gets pushed up when the item goes in is known as the displaced water. So, for our experiment today, we're going to start with a rectangular prism. We're going to fill it with a set amount of water, and then we're going to put the irregularly shaped object in it, and we're going to calculate the difference between what the water was at originally and where it is with the object in it. The difference between those two is known as the water displacement. So just to recap of how we find the volume of the rectangular prism, we're just going to look at the length, then the width, and then the height. When you multiply those three things together, you get a cubed unit. For today, we're going to look at centimeters. So everything that we get will be in centimeters cubed. So just keep that in mind. Okay, for today, we're going to find the volume of a can opener. It's a pretty simple tool, but finding the actual volume of it can be extremely difficult if you don't know the water displacement technique. So in order to successfully do this, you must start with some sort of container that you can easily find the volume of. For instance, I am using this meatloaf pan. It's a rectangular prism, and you just add water to it. The base of this meatloaf pan is 10 centimeters by 18 centimeters, so we know the base is 180 centimeters. So next we have to find out how high the water is with nothing in it. So I'm going to stick this ruler in, and it tells me that the water level is 4 centimeters. So 180 times 4 is 720 cubic centimeters. So the next thing we want to do is take our can opener and just simply place it in the water. And as you can see, the water level rises. So next, you take a ruler again, and we stick it back in, and we will see that the water level is now 5 centimeters. So that tells me that the new water level is 900 cubic centimeters. So you're going to want to take 900 minus 720, which gives you 180 centimeters, which will tell you this can opener has a volume of 180 cubic centimeters. It's a pretty easy process to find the volume of something irregular. So just to review one last time, you begin with the volume of the container without the object. So in this case, without the can opener. And here is the simple math to find the volume of just the water inside the container. 10 times 18 times 4 is 720 cubic centimeters. Next, you want to put the can opener inside the water. Excuse my crude drawing of the can opener. I do math, not art. So the water level raised by 1 centimeter, so it'd be 10 times 18 times 5, which gives you 900 cubic centimeters. Finally, you just want to find the difference between the container with the can opener in it versus the container without the can opener. So 900 minus 720 leaves you with 180 cubic centimeters. And that gives you the volume of your can opener. Hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. Goodbye.